Well, as many of you will know, the church building of St Andrews is located right opposite Bangor Football Club, and there has been a close relationship with the St Andrews church family and Bangor Football Club over many decades. And it's wonderful to see the life that is currently growing and developing in Bangor Football Club at the moment. And so we wanted to take time to pray for the club. And before we do that, we wanted to introduce you to the chaplain of Bangor Football Club, Gary Faulkner, who's going to share with us now a little bit about all that's going on in the chaplaincy team and also in the life of the club as well. Gary, you're very welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Mark. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too. For those who don't know you, perhaps, could you tell us a wee bit about yourself?
Gary Faulkner, 52 years old, married to Joanne, one child, Nikki, who got married a month ago, so I've just inherited a son-in-law. And I work up at Bangor Church, so it's good to have this close relationship with yourselves at St Andrews.
Gary, you are someone that you have such a deep love for God and a deep love for people and a deep love for football as well. What has it been like serving the Lord in Bangor Football Club in recent years?
Yeah, it's been great. Chaplaincy can be a bit of a lonely job because when you go in, you're getting into their patch. You're not getting into Bible bash. You're getting in hopefully to show them Jesus in your actions and what you do. So initially you were going down, and if I'm honest, you're getting introduced by the manager to the team as the new chaplain. And thinking back on it now, probably 95% of the players, what's a chaplain? Didn't know what it was or what it meant. So I just started going down to training and standing there like a lemon, if I'm honest. You were leaning against the fence like some weirdo watching these guys run about, kick a ball. So I eventually started collecting balls out of St Andrews Car Park, up the Clanleyboy Road, and then that progressed to doing kitman, to doing linesman at some of the matches. So it has been good, getting to know everybody. And just being able to serve and help them has been fantastic.
What's the vision for the chaplaincy provision going forward in Bangor Football Club?
Yeah, I suppose it's the way God opens doors for you. A while back, probably a couple of months ago, I was thinking about expanding the chaplaincy team, and I was praying about it and wondering, well, how do we go about this? Because mental health is a big thing in sport, big thing in general, but sport, I think there's been about 7 deaths in the past year through suicide, just in the football environment. So I wanted to try and create a team of chaplains that could work with the club. And at that stage, we'd only the first team in the under-20s. And I suppose God opened the doors, put it in my heart, and then opened the door, because then I woke up one Sunday morning, I think it was, and it was on Facebook that the club had just announced the academy, which was from under-11s right up to the first team. So to me, that cemented what I wanted to do. So I had a chat with yourself, I had a chat with the board, and the board were very open about me expanding the chaplaincy team. So we've now got, including myself, 6 chaplains. So one for the under 11s, the under 4, or under 11s, the under 13s, under 14s, the under 16s, under 18s, and under 20s. First team chaplain. And then I have your very own Leah and Jess.
That's right.
In the women's team. And then obviously I'd asked you, would you come on board just to give that pastoral support for all the chaplains, and you very kindly did. The vision is just to serve. It's a great team. And they all just want to show the guys Jesus. They want to show them love, compassion, care, and just be there for the whole club, from the youngest player right up to the oldest supporter, and their families, and just do anything we can to help them through when the times aren't going as well as they should be.
Final question, really. How can we as a church family continue to help support and encourage you and the new chaplaincy team and the Bangor Football Club as well going forward?
The club very much want to be a community club. They want to be the heart of the community, and bringing the academy on, help cement that a wee bit, and obviously just having that close relationship with yourselves across the road, adds to that community spirit. And yeah, that the community spirit is great. As you say, that the place is buzzing at the minute. Every time you go in, there's hundreds of kids running about and parents waiting on them. So it's really good to see. Probably the main thing now as a church that you guys can be doing is praying. Pray that as a chaplaincy team that we do show people Jesus. That's what it's all about. We're not there to see them win cups. Although that's nice, it's all nice to be part of that. But we want to see them won for Jesus, and that's what it's all about. But yes, a difficult environment. So continue to go. God's been opening so many doors, and I would pray that will continue to happen. Pray for the board. It's been a tough transition time the past few years for them. So yeah, I think the main thing at the minute is just prayerfully support the team, and I mean the chaplaincy team and the football teams, and just everybody involved, and just help them to be that shining light in the community they want to be. And from our point of view, we just want to see more of them shining for Jesus. It is a tough environment to be in. It's not for the faint-hearted at times. Pray that we're always shining lights for Jesus.
Gary, thanks a million for all that you are in Christ, for all that you do day by day in the club and in the life of the church family of Bangor Elim too, and across the community. And know that we will continue to be supporting you prayerfully and in other practical ways, both yourself, your family, the chaplaincy team and the club. So thanks for taking time out to be with us today.
Appreciate that, and all the best with St Andrews and the Biltmore.
Thank you. Thanks, Gary.